How to move on after a breakup. Hello ladies, thanks for tuning in. Before we start, please like and subscribe, and don't forget that you can have a free module of my femininity course simply by checking the link in my description box. So today I want to talk about breakups, and I want to help you move on if this is something that you are dealing with. So I want you to know that if you're feeling pain and you are disappointed right now, it's completely normal, because you believe that it would work, like you had hope, right? Because otherwise you would not have dated him. So you liked him a lot, you are maybe in love, and yeah, breakups can be extremely painful, especially if it was a relationship where you stayed in for a long time. You see, when you project yourself and you saw a future with that person, like, it's hard to move on and all of that. But I want to help you move on, and I want you to know that it's possible for you to heal, move on, and find someone who meets your needs better. Maybe it's the one who broke up and you don't understand why you broke up. So I want to keep it real with you. A man will never break up with you unless he has a backup plan. Okay? So maybe he dated you and he was in love and all of that, and over time he fell out of love, or maybe he wasn't in love and he dated you because at least he had someone, and now he met someone that he really likes and decided to break up with you to be with that other person. In most cases, men will break up with you if they have someone else that they really like, and it doesn't mean that you aren't wifey material, it doesn't mean that you aren't good enough, it just means that he's not for you. Okay, I really want you to understand that not everyone is for you, and someone can be for you for a period of time only, just like you can be for someone for a period of time only. Some of the lessons that you're gonna learn gonna be throughout the same person, throughout the same connection, and some of the lessons that you're gonna learn about relationships, dating, and all of that gonna be with other people. Some people will learn the lessons that they need to learn about dating and relationship through the same connection, but for other people it's gonna be through many connections. So this is something that you need to understand, and this is something that you need to accept. So this is something that you need to understand, and this is something that you need to accept, because otherwise you're gonna learn it the hard way anyway. So I want you to know that it's not your fault, or maybe you are the one who broke up with him, and because you ended up discovering that maybe he was a cheater, or you just fell out of love, and it depends. Maybe you are the one who decided to break up with him for various reasons, and maybe you feel dumb and you blame yourself for not seeing the red flags early enough. I want you to know that you should not blame yourself, and on the moment when you decided to date him and to commit to him, it made sense. Okay? Stop blaming yourself and focus on how you felt initially. So initially it made sense for you to date him, then that's okay, and today it's not making sense anymore to date him, and you're seeing a lot of red flags. That's also okay. It's normal that you didn't see the red flags at that time, because you had some lessons to learn about that person, and you had some lessons to learn for yourself as well, so that you can get to the next level, so that you can get closer to your dream guy. You need to know that moving on is a process. You're gonna have a lot of ups and downs, whether you are the one who broke up or is the one who broke up. Like, one of you might be tempted to still message the other person. Sometimes you're gonna be tempted to send him a text, to stalk him. Maybe you wanna be tempted to go like in his neighborhood to see if he's around. Maybe you're gonna be tempted to create a fake account on social media to see what he's doing and to see who's following him and all of that. This is part of the process, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. I know that you might be tempted to do all of those things, but I also want you to know that it won't help you heal. Okay? What I've noticed as well is, like, sometimes when women are dealing with a breakup and the man left, they tend to post lingerie pictures. They tend to post lingerie pictures of themselves on social media as a way for them to reassure themselves, because they perceive the guy leaving them as okay, I'm not attractive, so they're gonna post those pictures, those lingerie pictures, because they know that those pictures get attention. All right? So I'm not against lingerie pictures if this is something that you have been doing even when you were committed to that guy, even when you are single and you aren't dealing with the bad breakup, right? But if you are doing it from a place of wounds, from a place of hurt, from a place of pain, this is not the best thing to do. Okay? And lingerie pictures aren't really classy. Actually, like, if this is something that you do alone in your bed, this might be extremely sexual. It's not classy. The only moment where I can find those pictures aesthetically pleasing is when they are done, with a proper photographer who knows how to make you look classy even in lingerie. But in most cases, like, it can be vulgar. So I would say that, yeah, refrain from doing that. If taking pictures of yourself makes you feel good, then keep it for yourself. Like, keep them in your keep those pics in your camera roll. But like, don't do it as a way for you to get the attention of other men, because you won't get the right attention. Okay, the men who contact you after posting those pics might be interested for sex, but don't believe that they're gonna do everything right, commit to you, and treat you as a wife if you put pictures like that as a desperate move. Yeah, I want to keep it real with you. Another thing that you might be tempted to do is that go on social media and you stalk the new girlfriend, and then you ask all of your friends if they find her pretty. And yeah, refrain from doing that, because some friends will tell you that the other girl is pretty as well, and this might hurt your feelings. And I know that when you do that, you're looking for reassurance, but actually I think that this is a compliment for you if he's dating a girl that is pretty, because it means that you are pretty as well. I know that what you want to hear during those times is that you are prettier than the new girl and all of that, but you need to know that this is not a competition. Okay, you can be pretty and she can be pretty as well. It doesn't mean anything, and him dumping you doesn't mean that you aren't wifey material, and doesn't mean that no one else can find you attractive. Far from it. Okay, he's just making room actually for your dream man to find you, so you should be thankful. And him decided to break up with you to be with a girl that he likes more doesn't mean that you aren't attractive. It doesn't mean that no one else will want you. Far from it. He was part of your life for a time, and you need to accept that not everyone belongs to your life forever. That's completely okay. Other men will find you attractive. You're gonna find other men attractive as well. And I know that right now you might think, yeah, but there aren't many men that are found attractive, and there aren't many men who are decent, who come to me and do everything right. You see, and there are other things that you need to work on if this is the mindset that you have right now. Okay, you need to have the abundant mindset, because right now, since you operate from a scarcity mindset, you feel more pain, and this is why healing takes more time, because you operate from a place of scarcity. So, how to move on? You need to focus on yourself, and this is general when we say that, but what I mean by that is that you need to focus on one goal that matters to you, and on one goal that's gonna make the difference. So for example, if you have been telling yourself, yeah, I need to start working out, and then you never do it, this is the right time for you to do it, because it's gonna remove the focus on that guy, and you're gonna bring back that focus on yourself. And since you're gonna do something that you always wanted to do, and you're gonna see that you are getting progress and all of that, little by little, it's gonna improve your self-esteem. You're gonna feel better about yourself, and as you feel better about yourself, you attract love, not just from a partner, but in all its possible forms. And another thing that you need to do is that you need to get back to your basics. So by that I mean you need to get back to sleeping well, eating well, self-care, skincare, exercising, and all of that. But also you need to invest in your relationships. This is the time you need to be with your female friends, to be with your family, to be with your pets. You see, as you focus on building your entire life, while on rebuilding your entire life on love and all of that, you're gonna feel better, because at the end of the day, everything about life is about love. So as you focus on that, you decide, and this is a commitment that you need to take with yourself. It's like you decide to build your entire life on love, you're gonna feel better. So this is the mindset that you need to develop, and this is how feminine women think. So when they are committed to a guy, they think, oh, this is so amazing, it's working and all of that. But I also know that if there is something that is off, I'm gonna break up. And if he cheats, for example, yes, of course I'm gonna feel pain, but I'm gonna heal just like the rest of the world. And you see, this is the mindset that you need to develop, because maybe you don't have this mindset right now, and this is why breakups are still affecting you this much, because like since you operate from the scarcity mindset, you feel like this was the only guy that you could ever loved and all of that. But far from it. Over time, you need to develop that mindset. Like, there are so many people that I can love, there are so many people that I'm attracted to, there are so many great men who want me, I don't know who to choose. You see, this is the mindset of feminine women, and you're gonna get there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next time. Bye bye.